7:30 in the morning.
And I do want to tell you all, Jackie and Greg were on Somerset 106 Facebook Live. So continue.
So tell us what goes into the Old Forester Old Fashioned.
So at Old Forester, the way that we make our Old Fashions is Old Forester, obviously, and then a rich Demerara syrup and a combination of bitters. So in order to serve this at the track, obviously, same thing with that julep, right? You don't have time to be making it from scratch. So we actually have the perfect old-fashioned syrup that we've created with a local company, Bourbon Barrel Foods. And so you can come down to the track. This is the official cocktail of Clear because Clear is the locals day on the track. But it's actually available at all bars across the track the entire weekend. So even if you're not a julep drinker, if you're still wanting to get a bourbon cocktail, come and try the Old Forester Old Fashioned, the official cocktail of Old Forester.
Well, could you tell us a little bit about the Old Forester distillery itself and what makes it special?
Definitely. So we have a second distillery open now. We opened up in June for a new location, and that is on Main Street, downtown Louisville, Kentucky, on the strip called Whiskey Road. So back in the late 1800s, that strip of downtown actually housed about 81 different brands because you could roll your barrels downhill, put them on a boat in the Ohio River, set them right off to Portland. So it's a very historic port area of town. So we're down there, right? We're at 119 West Main Street, and it's a full-fledged production facility. You'll see the entire process of Old Forester and learn all about the history. But we also have a cooperage inside the distillery, so you can also come and see how they make and char bourbon barrels. You can char it yourself too.
Well, explain to all of us birthday bourbon. I don't think that means you drink it on your birthday. I mean, you can, but that's not what bourbon. What is birthday bourbon? Because people are all about it.
Oh yes, it's a hot commodity for sure. George Harvin Brown was the founder of Old Forester. So Brown is in Brown Foreman, founder of the entire company. His birthday is September 2nd. So in honor of his birthday, in September we release Birthday Bourbon. It's 1 day's production, vintage dated bourbon that's between 9 and 14 years old, but it's in a heat cycle warehouse. There's not much left of it at the end of that run, so it's very hard to find. There's not a whole lot of it. People just clamor of it. They sleep out on sidewalks waiting to get a bottle of it. But it will release in September.
Excellent. Well, another question for you. When you first got the job as master taster, did you have experience with other distilleries, or what kind of background led you right into that to be the master? And do you now tell me this? Do you have subordinate tasters? Are there apprentice tasters?
There's quite a few people.
What's the chain of command?
Yeah, what's the taster chain of command? How does that work?
Well, in my previous life, I was a beverage director behind for a multi-concept beer based in Louisville. So it was a constant tasting of products. And I studied and got my sommelier certification and actually studied under the master's
So you're all about wine, everything. It's not just bourbon. You're a taster in general.
Taster in general, of all things, especially anything with sugar in it, 100% all day. But nonetheless, so at Brown Foreman, we can taste some things. So we've got so all part of it. Because one day my palate's on, one day the palate's on. So we all taste everything. Vodkas, tequilas, liqueurs, all the whiskeys, everyone's on the same page. When you make stuff that's ready to be dumped out of the barrel, I mean, it's a product that people are going to consume. So you can't do that by computer. Like, there has to be humans involved to ensure the
Well, speaking of computer, I'm sure you guys probably have some kind of a website where would you suggest if people wanted to go to find out more about Old Forester?
OldForester.com.
Just oldforester.com. Couldn't be simpler. And that's Forester, just like it sounds. No double R's, nothing wacky like that.
Correct.
I wish people could smell the Old Forester that's in the cups you brought us. It smells wonderful, even if you're not a bourbon drinker.
Oh yeah, and we've had that a couple of people
smooth.
today. I've said, I don't like bourbon, but I like this. What is this?
It's very good. It's very good.
Right.
Absolutely. Anything you'd like to ask Jackie here, Amy, while we've done it?
Well, Jackie, we want to make sure that people know when they come to Louisville, they can come to Old Forester Bourbon. And what are your hours, days of operation? And if people want to make a plan before they come, what can they do?
Definitely. So we are there every day of the week, but production days are actually Tuesday through Saturday. But double check our Facebook page and the oldforester.com website. Sometimes special events can kind of alter those hours, but in general, from about 10 to 5 every day. We have a bar on site that opens at 8 so make sure you come in can stop right
Can
there.
people watch you make the bourbon during the production days? Can they?
Yeah, I mean, you're there to see the whole process, the fermentation, the distillation, all of it, and you can come in and char your own barrel too. It's a really fun part of the whole process. But we're there, and like I said, keeping up on the website is definitely the best way. If you're going to plan your trip to Kentucky, the Kentucky Bourbon Trail is actually a really great asset because you will see a list of everything available, all of their hours, all the websites to get hold of them, book tickets ahead of time, anything you need to do. But it's a great resource.
All right, Jackie, thank you.
Thank you so much for taking the time to come over here and talk to us today.
Jackie, thank you, and thank you all for the gifts, the hat, the pin, and the cute little box of Old Forester Bourbon. Jackie, thank you. And when you are planning your trip to Louisville, don't forget about Old Forester Bourbon. You can make a plan to come by and see their distillery and enjoy some of their great bourbon.